So, are you prepared for the answer?
I have much of a choice now. I need to know. I have to get to the bottom of this. Don't worry, your name, well, we're not on a name basis, it seems, so you won't be brought up. It's like we never existed.
Good. Because this information is extremely valuable, as well as deadly.
Before you say anything, what kind of danger does this put you in?
A bit. But probably not as much as you, hero.
Yeah. I'll be sure to protect you as much as I can.
Thank you for the protection. However, I would say and suggest that there are people around Clatterpoint that will be very unhappy were I to die.
Well, make me +1.
The answer to your question is a complicated one. This farce, stealing the Emberstone. The Emberstone Consortium? I have it on rather good authority that members of government for several countries are involved.
Explains a lot. What's an easy target? Then here, everyone talks ill about Centaurus. Easy to pinpoint stuff on, plant things.
Well, many people here in Centaurus are regarded poorly, that's true. And justly so.
With reason. Right.
However, there's a few people here in Clatterpoint still that might lead you to more information. I don't have specifics, mind you, but there are several people here in Clatterpoint that are certainly involved.
Locations? Shop owners? Areas of interest?
From what I understand, this entire theft was well planned out. And these pirates, the Blackfin crew, ridiculous.
Fabricated?
Why, of all places, would they come to Clatterpoint, even with an Emberstone theft of this size? No, this Blackfin crew was certainly not the real Blackfin crew. I saw the damage to the galleon. Do you think a pirate crew would have the capability of so destroying a ship of that size and strength? No. That's ridiculous. Even a famous pirate crew, they would need to get their hands on incredible weaponry. No. I won't say that Clatterpoint is completely innocent here. That's almost never the case. But if I were you, I would look into a few people that I would recommend.
Ears are open for recommendations.
First and foremost, I would look into the port inspector. The very person that inspects the manifests of the ships. She's known as Talia Venstrom, one of the new Emberstone port inspectors assigned by the Emberstone Consortium, but a long-time resident of Clatterpoint.
Okay.
I've heard that she is on the take and seems to be working with someone with a lot of money. She recently purchased a very expensive estate in Mirk, our capital. Interesting for a simple port inspector.
All right. Okay, any other?
Well, I don't have any direct ties to this person, and this is where the dangerous part comes in. There is a thief from the slums here. I've seen flaunting some new wealth. Usually, when we see Kasim, he is begging for scraps. Maybe stealing some newcomers' pockets. Nothing of this sort of cash. He bought drinks for the entire bar yesterday.
Yeah.
He's a Syntharan elf, and I don't know exactly where to find him, but he will often come into the clan, and he is a thief for all intents and purposes.
See.
I haven't heard of any large robberies throughout town, which leads me to believe that he got his money from somewhere else.
Right.
When all else fails, follow the money.
You're a great help.
I think his last name was Al-Naji?
Al-Naji. Noted. One more question. Someone very dear to me has a mark on her head. Savior, Moon. Have you heard anything?
I hear all sorts of things about Savior Moon. There are people that want her very dead for the things that she's done throughout the war. There are people that love her. But I think in Syntharis and Milofax and Cryptia, you will most likely find more people that hate Savior Moon than really care about her.
How do you feel?
I know that one person isn't capable of single-handedly winning a war. I'm ambivalent.
All right. Fine then. Appreciate all your cooperation. You know, typically I have trouble trusting others, but it tells me you have no reason to lie.
Oh. That's a mistake. Let me give you a piece of advice while you're here in Syntharis. She leans in close, and she says, those fights that break out on the streets, on the docks, all of the horrible things that people say to one another, it's not the real problem here in Syntharis. It's finding someone you can trust. Now, you might have gotten lucky. Just takes a moment to look down. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just looking for information from you on the new heroes.
Ah. Well, you've done me a favor. It's time for me to return.
Excellent. Take off your clothes.
All right. And then I proceed to strip down.
She smiles and she says, "Hero indeed. Now, it's time to repay me back." And she leans in and bites you hard on the shoulder.
What is this?
You don't like it?
I was said I didn't like it. She's very aggressive early on. I go and I bite her back.
Ah, that's the spirit. And we iris out of that scene. Meanwhile, find the rest of our group in the tavern.
This is, it's good, you know? I still think it's pretty good. I'm eyeing my drink.
Can't believe I only got 10 Senate from all of that. Tough crowd.
Yeah. People here are just, they don't appreciate quality.
I mean, it could also be because there's a little bit of, you know, issues with the working class, right?
I suppose
Might not
so.
have much money.
Yeah.
My cloth
I like-
looks fine.
You look splendid. We definitely fit in.
We're a
And I look around.
Yeah, go ahead and make a double insight check for me, please, Moon.
Double insight, yes, eh?
Okay, a 10. Yeah. People are definitely noticing you. You can see people, probably like a few people pointing. You can hear like Savior muttered here and there. Hero, stuff like that. The general look about the room is that there's people that are very suspicious towards you. And I think that there's probably an element of some anger around the room, for sure.
I look for the biggest, meanest, ugliest guy here.
Yeah. It's probably like a human man, just beefy as hell, probably like 6'5", like 300 pounds. Just looks like, you know, butcher's hands.
Is he sitting down or standing up? What's he doing?
Yeah, sitting at the bar, probably talking with one of the other people on a stool at the bar.
Is he drinking?
Yes.
I slime up towards the bar. And I stick a pseudopod into his drink.
What the fuck? Oi!
Oi!
Who let a monster in here?
Monster? You want to talk, you big lummox?
You what?
You what?
I'll punch you across the fucking bar.
I stand up. Wait! Bo! And I go over. What are you doing?
Renegade choice.
Renegade choice! I'm so sorry, sir. And I turn to the man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi. Hey.
keep your friend on a leash.
Right, it's just a mistake. I think he just fell in your drink. By mistake.
Oops.
You can make a roll here.
I don't know if I'm trying to even convince him.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced myself, but sure, I'll roll for it.
What would you have abilities? Do you want to use any of them, or are you just gonna try and do this purely with charm?
Just charm.
Okay.
Can I help?
Shake that
How
ass,
would you
girl,
like to
let's
help?
go.
I will slide up to the other side of the individual, and my titties do an anime boing as they brush up against him.
Hey, what's that? Oh,
Go ahead and yeah, Moon.
I've done my part.
Moon, go ahead and make a insight and willpower. I think this is a group check here. So
Sure.
Group check, Moon. You're starting this one, I think.
Sure, yeah, no problem. You got it,
And
boss.
I think Bo and probably Rue as well.
Do I
support.
roll the group check? Is that
Not yet.
you wait
You
for
them.
not yet? Okay, that's right. That's right.
That's a crit for Bo. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. And now you can roll, Moon.
Bo also does the. Just kidding.
I'm the one that makes the noise. I kind of quiver and I make the boom.
I love it. So good.
Okay. I'm so sorry. This is where I press roll group check because everybody has rolled. I think in the group.
in the chat.
In the chat.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
well, he fell. Just need an apology, and we'll be on our way.
Apologize.
Sorry. I just say sorry for him.
Don't let it happen again.
Sure.
Yeah, Moon.
And how about a new drink?
Can I just hand him mine?
I didn't order no grog.
You should try it. It's pretty good.
You think I'm a newbie here?
I go up to the bar. Bartender.
Yeah. Like a scruffy-looking Syntharis elf walks over.
What you on about?
And I forget my train of thought. What does this person look like?
Yeah, sort of a bit greasy hair, sort of slicked back, probably below his ears. Has like a, I think maybe like a few scars. Wearing, probably just like a leather apron over some simple clothing.
Okay. So I lean in kind of like maybe further in than I should and say, just give this guy whatever and I'll pay for it.
Beer?
Yeah.
All right. That'll be 5s in it.
Okay, hang on, I've got it somewhere. Okay, and I lay down the coins on the, and they scatter. And then I look at Bo. Dude, what are you doing? What's the renegade option here?
Trust me.
Trust you?
Mm-hmm.
But we have to build trust with other
Right.
people.
Mm-hmm. And what better way than to do what we just did?
Well, by angering the tallest dude in here?
Right. And now you're gonna buy him a drink and things are gonna be square and he's gonna know who we are and we're cool.
And I actually think about it for a second. Because logically it makes sense. Okay.
Does it?
All right. Yeah, I see where you're going with this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I stand there and I wait for the beer.
Okay. Yeah. Brings it over. There you are.
Thank you so much. And I give it to the guy, like convinced that this is the way.
Yeah, just grabs it roughly.
Enjoy.
I'm not drinking that one. Slime put
right.
himself inside it.
Yeah, no. Wouldn't want you to. All right, well, have a great day.
I'll race you, I say to the big guy.
What?
Can you handle your drink or what? I say, moving up to him slimily.
I step back and go back into my drink.
Now you want to challenge me to drinking? What do you even have to drink?
I don't know. I pick up the mug. Beer?
All right, fine. Let's make it interesting.
You alright?
100 zenith.
100 Moon?
Uh-huh.
You have 100 zenith?
No, not quite.
You're on.
All right.
Okay. So, let's see. What should I make this? This is going to be a weird one. Are you actually trying to outdrink this person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not sure if you're doing this any strange way or not. If you're trying to fake it or something. Okay. Yeah, he says,
We tap the drinks on a bar. First one to finish the drink it all, wins 100 zenith. The loser pays.
Right, the loser pays. Mm-hmm.
okay.
In the background, I just start getting rapidly into hyping up Bo, just like throwing stuff and cheering and gesturing emphatically. Oh, get them!
Just like, there's pub peanuts. There's like pub peanuts and pretzels just getting launched into the back of Bo, slowly getting absorbed. Yeah. Okay, Bo, I think this will be a might and willpower. Difficulty is going to be 12.
Oh my.
What? Can I? Hey. Can I do a thing?
What thing would you like to do?
I really want to. I think I want to encourage. It's either encourage or unexpected ally here. Would this help Bo in his roles?
So I don't think it's either of those.
Okay. Shoot.
You
Encourage? Can I say a nice word? I can't.
I will allow you to
Pause.
use encourage. It's meant to be used during a conflict, but you can spend 5 mana to choose another creature. That creature recovers your skill level times 5 hit points and chooses Dex up, Insight up, Might up, or Willpower up.
Okay.
So you've got skill level 3 in encourage. So if you're going to use that, you spend 5 mana. So you can just spam that to the chat. Just click the button right next to the text for encourage.
Okay.
Okay, so that spent 5 mind points. And then what are you going to give him?
Oh gosh. Probably Dex up, I think. I'm going to go for that.
Dex was not one of the options for that.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit.
It was might and willpower.
Oh, I'm so dumb. Never mind. Willpower, please.
Okay. So Bo, this is for you get 15 HP back if you were down any HP, and you will also get willpower up, which we can do. I don't know if this works. If you put this in the chat, we can do it with if we put your token on, because we can just add a buff. Let's do that. And then we can do willpower up, like so. There you go. Did that work for you? Did you see your dice change?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the
it's
little
now a
up
10.
arrow. Yep. Okay. So this is might and willpower, Bo. Might and willpower.
All right.
You've got this, Bo.
I've got
100
this. All right.
zenith.
Difficulty 12.
Just go really, really, really fast.
All right.
Holy shit. Bo, how does this look? How does this happen?
All right, so I think me and this bloke, we're all going at the same time. He has his mug in his hand, and I have my pseudopod just about to go into the drink. And 3, 2, 1. I just move into it, and it's inside me. Like mug and all. I just take the mug out, and it's empty.
Ah! What the? Oi! Oi, that's cheating!
What do you mean?
You can't just, you didn't drink it!
I did. It's in me.
He did drink it, technically. He's a slime.
Oi, shut up!
Let's hear it for the slime!
Oi! Oh! You bugger off!
And
I'll tell you what, big boy.
he puts 100 zenit down on the bar. And he's digging it out. It's all like as many coins as possible.
Flint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna split
It's
it
a
into
string.
2, so it's 50 on the table, and I move it towards him and say, what's your name, big boy?
My name? My name's Big Carl.
Big Carl. Big Carl. For 50 zenit, you mind answering any questions?
Questions? About what?
I don't know. Moon speaks for me because I don't know what I'm doing.
What? And I look up from my drink, and it's smeared on my face. Like, what?
I have a new friend. He's called Big Carl.
Big Carl? Oh, that's your name, Big Carl.
I ain't
Oh.
nobody's friend. Well, I mean, I have friends, but not him.
Why? You don't like money?
I don't like you.
Oh, I see. Why?
You just embarrassed me.
How?
You stuck whatever you are inside my beer, and then you showed me up.
Right. Because I'm a big boss, and now I'm your big boss. And do you want this 50 zenit or not?
Yeah, surely you like money, Big Carl.
Big C.
Well, who don't
Customers'
like big?
friends.
Who don't like money?
Right. Say, Moon, do we need Big Carl for anything?
Yes.
Oh, what?
Well, I guess technically maybe he could roll with us and, be our bouncer or something.
All right. Say, Big Carl, you're a big Carl? How does being a bodyguard sound to you?
For you? Mm-hmm. You've got a bloody savior.
Right, and even a savior needs a bodyguard, right? Especially a big old muscle boy like you.
I ain't doing nothing with you.
Not with me.
You got
you'd be
questions that you need answered. I ain't no snitch.
Starts to push the money back.
He's no snitch, Moon.
Not a snitch and not interested in money.
You just see Rue's hand just like appear from over the edge of the table, trying to reach for the money very slowly.
Yeah, I mean,
I've already moved
this
away
is
from the
50.
money.
This is 50 zenit from you guys, effectively.
Just starts taking the money if no one stops her. All right, adding 50 zenit to my inventory. Cool.
So yeah, you put up 100 and you got 100, 50 of which has been taken.
All right, I'll put the other 50 in my general vicinity.
I love how Moon paid for it and you did it and you took the money.
I don't think Big Carl's gonna help us, Bo.
That's right.
All right, it was worth a shot. All right, Big Carl, you're dismissed.
He looks around like completely bewildered by what you're just slime. Just fucking what?
I said you're dismissed.
I ain't
I say
going
we've got
nowhere. I was here first.
You were leaving.
I
You
wasn't.
turned around.
Hey, you got
Oi.
a problem? You want to fight?
Oh, really?
Bo, stop
What?
it. Bo, stop it. Mr. Big C, we will be going to the other side of the bar. Can I try to very, gently usher my friends away from this guy?
What? What'd I do? What?
You just gotta know when to stop. You did great. You got some money.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Renegade.
Renegade.
I can't believe you didn't attack him. You should have broke a chair over his head, Big Carl. I might if he keeps it up.
I'm
Oh my god.
Can Anders just hurry up? I want out of here so badly, guys.
Yeah.
The pressure is getting to me. I'm gonna crack.
No, it's okay. Do you want to step out and maybe we can step outside and then I look at Bo and Rue. No, we should probably stay inside with them in case anybody tries to break a chair over anybody else.
Here, I've got this. And I grab my tail and I put it in your hands. Iris.
In my hands? Oh.
In Iris's hands.
Huh?
It's very fluffy and soft.
I pet it. Oh, this is like my fuzzums back home.
Oh, good.
Is there
I'm
like
not
that?
hurting you, right?
Is there that moment where where Rue has that like that cat instinct like about to take over and you're like, must not kill?
Yeah, I'm just like biting down on like a wooden spoon or something.
Oh, stop. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Helping your anxiety.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna get another grog. Can I get some more grog, please?
You know, I reckon I could have taken that guy.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can take him anywhere. I think he will absolutely take you.
To where?
Down.
Yeah.
You know? Like he's gonna take you down.
I'm already ground level.
As in kill you.
Oh! You think so?
Well, I would not let that happen, but this is a bar full of people who would probably take his side, not ours. Just
Well, I thought
throwing
maybe
that out
perhaps,
there.
you know, if we were a friend, you know, then the bar would like us more.
Okay.
You don't think I should go up to him and buy him another drink, maybe?
No, I think probably maybe not.
All right.
Yeah. We just stay away from Big Carl. Maybe we find small Carl, you know, or medium Carl.
Oh,
Skinny Carl.
Speaking of problems
Slim
and
Jim.
things,
Uh-huh.
the textile merchant that we met, the cheesecloth guy. Whoops. Well, he seemed very suspicious. I think we should either have Rue or Anders spy on him, perhaps.
Oh, yeah, that.
Ooh.
I can do that.
Ooh, a
Yes.
stealth mission.
Indeed. I spoke to him with Bo, and we purchased this cloak and his wonderful cheesecloth. Is it not beautiful? He essentially got very, very awkward when I made mention of the fact that he might know something, because remember, he was one of the people we were told to talk to. He seemed very, very, very nervous, as if he had done something.
Oh, that's not good. Enders.
Hi, Cooey, over here.
Oh,
to the door.
there you are. Hello. Yo, hey, everybody made it. Is everything okay?
Yeah. We're
I made a
alive.
friend.
No, we didn't.
Made a friend.
Loose definition of the word.
See that man over there, hunched over the bar?
The big one.
Occasionally throwing looks back at the group.
Why does he look?
Oh God!
It's called Big Carl. Is his name?
You
Right.
keep my
No,
name
no,
out your fucking mouth.
Now
I
he
don't
knows
have
we're
a mouth.
talking about
That's
him.
why I won the drink competition.
I don't think that's how friends talk to each other. What did you do?
I won.
I probably don't want to know.
How did everything go?
Enders.
Are you
what?
okay?
Yeah. Oh, yes. What did you ask?
Just how everything went. How did it go?
Oh, can you heal me?
Are you hurt? Did they hurt you? Is there someone we should be looking into? What is wrong? Show me the ailment.
No, I'm fine. Yes, we have a lot to talk about. I got some information.
Oh, good.
Yes, from no one. All right. Everyone's dranked up and stinky clammed. We ready to go?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready to
us out
get
of
this
here.
clam unstunk.
All
I
right.
look around at the clam.
Okay.
Are there any
and then
clams
I'll
in
I'll
here?
We are
stand
all
up.
grown adults.
I'll look towards the bar. Wait, is Top Shelf still upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Our shift was
So
done.
knocked out. Okay. I'll go up to the bar and
Order some clams.
There is a sign for like stinky clam chowder.
not gonna do it. I'll just go up to the bar and thank the bartender, the current one, give a nod and double tap my hand on the table and turn around and walk towards the group. Okay, let's head back to the portmaster.
Yes. I also have to fill you in on something.
Not here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, come on. Let's go.
As we leave, are there any leftover clams on tables or something?
Yeah, there's probably a few plates of like.
Not anymore.
Do you leave the plates?
This time.
Okay.
He's growing.
Oh,
Mhm.
Character development.
You exit the stinky clam, heading back outside into the near the dock area of Clatterpoint.
I'll stick close to Moon and say, and if everyone else around, I'll say it to where, if they're close enough they can hear. You may be in danger more than you think, especially here.
that doesn't surprise me, but it makes me sad to hear.
You also may be even in more danger where we came from.
What do you mean by that?
We'll talk more on the ship, but for right now, you can't trust anyone, especially ones that look over the dolphin. And who we're getting ready to see.
Well, we made some friends though, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I have no friends, unfortunately.
About
And when it
that.
comes down to it, the portmaster just got her job not too long ago.
I see.
And then there was another. Had a weird name. Some petty thief. What was his name? Kasim, I believe. Kasim al-Naji or something like that nature.
Hmm.
if you come around those people, be careful what you say and how much information you give.
Enders wasn't here when we were talking about that other person as well, the cheesecloth merchant. Yes, they seem to be they might know something about the boat, because when we mentioned the boat, then they kind of got all how would you say, closed off, right?
What's the
Indeed.
cheesecloth's name's person?
What was that?
What was his name?
Their name.
I
They
know-
wrote it down for us. Was it Najib Darwish? I believe that's what it was.
To be
Indeed.
an underling of Kasim. So if
Maybe.
you come across this Kasim person, don't mention anything about what we're looking into. Apparently they're very dangerous, very skilled.
Oh, how do we
Also-
expect to find information if we can't mention what we're searching?
What are we searching for?
That's where I come into play.
Okay.
So, this person just came onto a lot of wealth. Typically when people come onto a lot of wealth, they flaunt it, especially if they didn't have it before. Imagine a thief going from pickpocketing people to an exuberant amount of wealth. The first thing they're going to want to do is show it off. Rumor says it that he bought the whole Stinky Clam drinks, all of them. See how many are there? Be pretty wealthy for that. So, that's what we look for. Shouldn't be hard in these types of parts, right?
That's what I should have done. Oh shit!
What?
What?
Would have made so many. Bought them all drinks with the money I won.
Oh. Yes, they probably would have liked you better.
Interesting. There would definitely been competition for Kasim. I would see someone like that would want to be the man of the hour, so to speak. If someone else encroaches on that, then maybe they'll show their face.
You think maybe I should roll in and buy everybody drinks?
Maybe after a while. Apologize for whatever ruckus you caused.
Right.
Say
Maybe we
drinks
should
on
wait
me.
until Big Carl's not in there anymore.
Yeah, it might be good.
Maybe
Say
wait
drinks
for
on
the
me.
evening crowd.
Yeah, that's
There's
the
more
point.
people around.
When little Carl shows up.
Didn't you give your name? Then others people will speak your name around these parts. Seems like it's like an infection around here. It kind of spreads out throughout the whole area. That will get back to our thief. And then they may show up. Could be a good thing.
So, I suppose the question is, what do we do in the meantime? I believe we should keep an eye on that merchant and see perhaps what it is they get up to. They were very unwilling to speak about pretty much anything.
Well, because they didn't want to die. Apparently this Kasim person is very dangerous.
They didn't look scared, Enders. They seemed
out
like
of
they
you,
knew something.
yeah. It's worth looking into. But around these parts, snitching and telling stuff gets you killed. We should probably go back to the portmaster, turn in whatever deed we've done. Read
Yes.
on them
Yes.
first. 'Cause they're
Snitch and then
definitely
get us killed.
they're definitely awkward. I never liked them the moment I came in. Seemed like a farce the whole time. A lot of misinformation. We read their faces, get in, see what they know, see if they trip up, and then gather as much information as possible before we throw down the hammer, so to speak. But we cannot trust, I cannot stress this enough, anyone, not the consortium, no one. The age of heroes may come to an end. Maybe they're upset that we showed up. So, at least that's what I gather.
No, I think you may be onto something there. But you're right in that we should wait for a more private space to talk because we don't know who could be listening.
Correct. Oh, and our pirate problem. Too easy.
Looking around, do I notice anybody who is actually kind of watching us or perhaps trying to listen in?
Insight and insight.
Eight.
If there are people watching you, you're not noticing them. It looks like most people are just going about their business. It's probably like 4 or 5 p.m. or so about now, I would imagine. So the fact that that bar was already like pretty active is kind of telling that it's very much like a local hangout for sure. People just
Well,
drinking their cares away.
We have a couple of hours then, I would assume, until we have Bo try what he was going to do at the bar. What would we like to do?
Turn in our deed.
Well,
Yes.
yes. That won't
I
take long.
also wonder how this is going to. Well, this place is already pretty sketchy. And at night, I don't know if I would want to be walking around here.
Well, at night is when I do my best work. Apparently.
Okay. I guess let's turn in the quest and see where we go from there.
All right.
Also, Moon, you're the savior. I don't think people are gonna just walk up to you. But, you know what they say about predators, if they smell fear.
Of course. Right.
Putting blood in shark-infested waters. Just gotta put your savior armor on. And all
Right.
of us are gonna have to start being heroes. Make it harder for them to approach. If we seem like we're afraid or shaken up, well, it'll give them more of the advantage, I feel.
That's why I was trying to make friends.
Or
We'll work on that.
I think you did a great job.
See?
all right, I'll start walking towards the way to the port mast.
I'll follow him as well.
Okay.
I think we probably all follow.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Okay. Heading back to the harbor master, you see that there is a little bit of a commotion outside. And I said to you that I brought my goods in fair and square. You checked the manifest. All the goods were delivered. I demand my payment. Sir, please. There's no need for violence. We, being representatives from the lovely... I don't want to hear it. You're no representative. You're just a thief. You're trying to steal my money, steal my goods. I demand payment. I'm going to speak with this harbor. Please, please, please. There's no reason to involve the harbor master. You can see that there are two people arguing here, one of which appears to be wearing very fancy looking clothing, very different from most of the people here in Clatterpoint. They are wearing what appears to be some very nice looking robes of probably, I think, like some really deep purples, very like sharply dressed, basically. Really nice looking robes.
How does the person look who's frustrated?
They are quite clearly a Syntharan elf. They have the look about most of the people here in Clatterpoint, you know, a little bit stinky looking, little grimy, and hair is a little greasy. They probably have some kind of like implant in one ear, and you can see there's like probably some like tubing that leads down into underneath their clothing. The tubing has something sort of like reddish making its way through the tubes.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm watching it unfold. I want to see what happens with these people. I mean, I personally don't want to step in, so I just say, huh. Those people look kind of fancy. don't know if I've ever seen them before.
This can all be resolved if we just simply investigate these goods. As I said, I expected them to be of higher quality. Paying full price for these seems absolutely insane. Is that the kind of business that people in here in Clatterpoint do? You must understand, I come from a much more civilized location. I'm merely making a stop here, and you should be thankful to receive thankful for this ordeal. People just buy my goods and then move on. Not create some sort of big stink. That's right, stink. I think that is the appropriate term for this place. Ugh.
I gasped like, I can't believe this person just said that. Like, you're not supposed to say how bad this place stinks.
It's just the unwritten rule.
Yeah.
They say, stinks. Now you listen here. We're gonna have a talk with the harbor master, and we're gonna get this sorted out right. All right. Yeah, take your pesky money. Like, it's such a great sum anyway. Ugh, I'll never do business here in Clatterpoint again. Honestly, what did I... Check. Hello, can you hear me?
Meow.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
I was
sorry.
just typing hold
Yeah.
XLR, but never mind. We're good.
Yeah, my Go XLR just decided to die for a second. Because I
They
accidentally
agreed with the person.
I nudged my
Nudged it.
keyboard.
Sound.
Sorry, fix
I
it.
will not give you any sound.
Fixing.
I'll never do business in Clatterpoint again. Literally.
I'll never do business in Clatterpoint again. What a terrible place. You see this person walk off.
I'm curious, and I walk up to the Syntharan, and I ask, Sir, I'm sorry to bother you, because I can tell you're frustrated, but who was that? What was that about?
Have you ever heard of such a thing? Someone coming in here and refusing to pay for my goods?
Well, I've heard of such a thing, but I think to make a big deal about it is... No, that doesn't seem to happen here often, so... What was their issue?
Well, they said my goods weren't up to snuff.
Did he give a reason?
No. Just said it was poor quality. I'll have you know that some of these alchemical potions are some of the very best that you will find in Clatterpoint.
Oh, of that I probably have no doubt. Did I recognize the robe or the outfit that this other individual was wearing?
Yeah, give me... I believe this will probably be double insight.
Double insight.
Yeah. So it was very... it's very common attire in Millifax.
Millifax.
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting. Wow.
There weren't any, like, insignias or anything on their clothing that you noticed, though.
Okay. Are they, what's the word, Millifaxian? Is that the...
Yeah, you think so.
Am I correct in, do we see them often?
Here in Clatterpoint? Not really.
Right.
Millifax
okay.
is massive, though. I mean, there's plenty of travelers and people that come
Okay.
from Millifax to go to their places.
Okay.
It's the biggest country in Regalia.
Okay.
Along with Brahm, probably.
All right. Well, sorry to bother you, sir. Thank you for indulging me. I hope you have a better day.
They just walk off in a huff.
I feel like the harbor master already has to deal with a lot, and I head back to the group. Sorry, that outfit was familiar, but I don't think I've seen Millifax here before. It's almost like he was going out of his way. Anyway. Where's our task? Event thingy that we needed. I checked my compass.
Yeah, you're literally in front of the harbor master. This is where you came from.
Oh,
Sorry.
great.
Right,
I mean, I don't have any XP, I don't think, but I step
Right.
inside anyway. Or I
Yeah,
don't
we'll
have
follow.
anything to gain.
Yeah, you walk in, and the harbor master is in view. As soon as you walk into the building, you can see the harbor master, probably getting things together. They look like they're probably about to like close up for the day.
And this is the name of that person? We already got
Harbor
before.
master is Lyrian Duskbloom.
Lyrian. Okay.
She's tall, like has flowing silver hair and like amethyst colored eyes. Very well dressed for most of the people that you've seen in Clatterpoint. She looks towards you and says, "Ah, there you are. I had a visitor earlier. Daryl stopped by.
Yes, Daryl.
He said that you did well clearing out the trouble from the docks."
Yep. We complete the deed.
Yes, I take it you're here for your reward.
Yeah. We are. And I might have some questions for you.
Questions. Wonderful.
Shouldn't be long.
Well, I was looking to close up for the day, but if you can make it quick, certainly.
Look around at the others to see if it's okay.
Yeah.
So, after talking over with Moon and all this investigation stuff, there was a recent port inspector who interviews those people to be, I don't know, put in that position. Is it you? Just you're the master, no?
Most of the time, yes, but
So you're...
not all the time.
So this port inspector, they're new, yeah?
I have several port inspectors.
Oh.
To whom are you speaking of?
Moon, what was the name of the port inspector that you spoke to?
Moon?
Do I remember their name? Did they give me their name?
You got the port inspector name. Enders.
Yeah, but I thought...
Moon
Moon
spoke to a
spoke to
shipwright.
them.
It's tall.
Yeah, I think I spoke to the.
Oh, okay.
She spoke to the
Right.
person that fixes the boats.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I just want to see if they're the port inspector, since all these monsters have been coming about. It wasn't just one or two. It was a good bit of them. I would like to speak to them personally. I know the I just didn't want to give it. I want to speak to them personally if I can, and find out if there's something we can do to apply some services so that the people, the good people, the work people out there are safe and less headache for you.
Please make an insight and willpower, I think. This is going to require a check.
Okay. Insight and willpower. 9.
I really don't have time for this. What do you need to speak with him for?
I just told you. The monsters are popping up more rampantly, it seems. People were very, very relieved, literally, in the ocean, when we were done with it. It seemed like there was no one doing anything about those, and they were very happy that we were around. So, to take headaches off of you, and I would dare say not cost you more money, I would like to speak to the port inspector and see if we can set up some kind of deal to where we handle the issues.
Well,
At least find out where they're coming from.
you're free to speak with them however you like, but that has nothing to do with me.
Excellent. Well, I like to do the ladder system, I like to say. Start from the top and work my way down.
Interesting. I would suggest that most people ignore me. A lot of
That's a shame.
people a lot of people like to, well, at least try to go around me. So thank you for coming to me first, but in this case, I don't care either way.
How can they do that if someone so efficient at their job as you? Seem to know a lot that's going on around
Okay,
here.
stop buttering me up. What is it you really want?
I'm just stating the obvious.
Well, she starts to get out a small chest. You can hear it probably rattling a little bit. She takes out 500 zenit, hands it over to you.
Thank
Your
you.
payment.
Appreciate it. And if you have any other services, feel
Absolutely.
free to call us.
She points over to a notice board. There's probably like a notice board in the hallway, I imagine, for various tasks and things that need to be done around Clatterpoint.
As she's pointing and as she's getting the chest, I want to see if I can look on the desk at any kind of paperwork with names on it. Manifests.
Okay. This is probably going to be pretty tough, but insight, I'm going to say this is like probably at least a 13.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't think I can even get a 13. I can't.
You could crit, that's about it.
Yeah. All right.
You could also nudge people to help.
I mean, if anybody sees my eyes, I'm always giving indicators, body language. I'm not going to be like, hey, can you look? So I'm giving indicators, like looking, rolling my eyes down, and smiling at her and stuff like that. So if anybody notices, they can help. You do a group check, but if not, okay.
Yeah, if anybody's
I would be
picking up on
helping.
it, you can do a group check.
Insight.
I probably would also be picking up on them.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if this is the only conversation that is taking place right now, it's for the one Moon's paying attention to, I'm paying attention to.
Drew's paying attention because money's involved. Oh,
I was looking for the food.
Oh, nice. Is that it?
And do you have a bond with Moon at all? Or no?
I do.
Do
So
we?
That'll be 1 on top of her success.
I added when the thing popped up. I selected to add it, and for some reason, it didn't add it.
Well, we're not supposed to add that unless we invoke, like using a Fabula point.
Ah, gotcha.
It's
Okay.
at the end of the roll. If someone succeeds, the highest bond with that person who's the leader gets the +1
Gotcha.
or the +2, depending on the strength of the bond.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so everybody went.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay. So the difficulty is 13.
oh, I forgot to put 13. My bad.
Yeah, it would have been a 12.
Yeah. There's definitely some paperwork that hasn't been completely cleaned up. She probably just hasn't gotten to it yet, but I don't think you can read it from where you are.
Okay, yeah.
You're not super close to the
I'm
desk.
trying not to be obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Well, if that's all,
Yes, oh yes.
I take it there were no updates, Savior Moon, in regards
Oh.
to the Emberstone shipment.
Unfortunately, it is still a mystery. I had a look myself, and, well, as far as information goes, I'm still very much in the dark.
Unfortunate. Well, hopefully we can pick this up tomorrow, and you have better luck.
Thank you, Harbor Master.
Well, if that's all, I just need to finish up here and close up for the day.
Of course.
Yes. I'll nudge and I'll hand over the case of Zenit to Moon. Distribute it however, and I'll walk out and lean against the wall.
All right, and I follow with like this case. It's just kind of like, oh, that's jingling. Nice.
Speaking of jingling, Moon, didn't you give me a quest earlier?
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What was it?
You should know you're the quest giver. And it's complete.
I I knew as soon as he asked, that was Meyer's way of trying to get you to refresh what it was to him.
I think it was just to make friends. Maybe.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember what it was. I did not write it down.
I believe it was to go to the dinner, and we've done that. So, what was the reward?
You would have gotten it already. It would have been XP, effectively.
Okay. Never mind. Just keep.
I can give you a quest if you like.
Oh yes, please.
Okay, ready? Okay, you see that lamppost over there? It's that one, like maybe 10 feet, 15 feet down that way.
Say no more. I'll go towards it, like moving
Yes.
slowly as a slime.
Are you playing a joke on him, Moon, or are you actually spending a Fabula point to give him a quest?
Oh.
You don't have to. It could be a joke.
It can be a joke. You're allowed to joke.
I was
around.
playing a joke on him.
Yeah.
I'm destroying this lamp.
I'm playing a joke. Right up there, all the way up there, at the very top. You see how it's glowing?
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That one.
Yep, all the way up there. And I turned to Enders. Listen, I didn't tell the harbor master anything. Nothing.
No.
Take
But
that.
there's a lot to say.
Yeah.
You're doing great. Yes. Just. I didn't know you could make that shape.
Didn't tell them that you were going to be investigating the.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
There's more to say, and I have my own theories.
All right, we could talk back at the rooms.
Yeah.
What do you all plan on doing tonight?
Try not to get shanked, I think.
I think that's a great plan.
That'd be good. Yeah, it might be good for you.
Someone say shank.
Oh, you're back
Hey, what
already.
did you find up there?
Why is your stomach glowing? Go.
Oh.
You swallowed it?
Oh,
It's just sitting there.
Well, at least we have a moving light now.
great. Can I bend down to try and pick up Bo?
Okay.
Does the
Yeah,
does
why
the
not?
light like settle? Is he an orb now, or is he still gelatinous?
It's up to the
Like, how large is this light bulb?
So there's gas lights that are around. So it was connected to, it was connected. It was probably just like a wooden post, and it had like a gas light. So they probably put like, they have some way to get the gas in there, and then they light it up. It's a bit like a
gas
pilot
line
light.
attached to you.
Well, yeah, no, there'd be no gas line. I imagine they probably
Are
have
you
like a way to
gaslighting
pump.
me?
They
So
probably,
it's just the actual, like, there's no light
yeah,
emanating
it's just
from
a
him. He's
big
just
piece of glass and
okay.
yeah.
You ate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know, there's always more to digest. So when you're done with that, I've got another quest for you.
I don't just quest for free, you know.
Oh, right.
Goodness, we got Senate to split up now.
Yes, of course. Let's split that up. Okay, 100 for you. Actually, hang on a second. How are we splitting this up, by the way? It's 500, right?
Yeah, I think it's fair.
So-
Everyone gets it. It's a piece.
Yeah. But
Even you.
I mean,
you get a piece too.
this wasn't really anything that I was a part of.
I mean, you brought us here.
Well, I guess, but I mean, it doesn't. Okay, and I just give everyone 100.
There you go.
Just hold on to it if we end up needing to pool money at any point. You know, you
Or
have
if you need to babysit Bo again.
Right.
I took my 100.
Baby, I'm a slime.
My stuff costs a lot.
Also, you can hold my money for me if you want.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll just hold on to it then. Oh God, that's a lot. So I've just got this sack of Zenit.
I imagine there's different denominations of coins, so it's probably like there's probably 100 Zenit coins.
Okay, so it's not just like a big bunch of pennies.
No.
I
Great.
open my inventory and just throw all my money into it.
So, I think we should divide and conquer, personally. I kind of want to scout out the port. I believe at night is when dealings may go down.
Oh.
But I would like for someone to come with me, if possible. And then we need someone with Bo, as Bo goes on his mission.
Oh, right, friends.
Yeah, you have a quest to become the most popular slime in town.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness you just got hundreds in it to spend hundreds in it, right?
Make
Okay.
money to spend money.
That's right.
I think it makes the most sense for me to go with you, Enders, since I'm
I was going to suggest that.
least noisy. Looking down at Bo.
What do you mean?
Ah.
I'll take Bo.
Okay.
Where?
And
Right.
Iris, you're going to go with Bo and Moon, yeah?
Yes, I believe it's best if I stick with the people who will be able to protect me, for sure. So I will go with them, even though that tavern is horrible.
Did you see how big that man's knife was in there?
It's not helping.
Yeah.
I have some advice, Iris, if you like to take it.
Mm.
Remember the Queen? How
Yes.
can you forget? Tall, dark, beautiful. Ugh.
Of, Elendrath?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Remember her composure? Her dire stare? The way she melts into your body? I mean, your mind? The way she stares? The confidence that she exudes. People are afraid to talk down to her, even hell, look her way half the time. If you can exude that same type of nature, I don't think you're going to be bothered.
So you
Yeah,
think
just
I
be
should?
confident.
You think I should try to serve the C word?
Carl?
Yeah, mhm.
Carl?
Yeah. Embody your inner Carl.
Hmm.
Ah.
Okay.
I don't think that was what I was going for,
Serve
but
Big
if that
C.
helps.
Well,
I think you should. The thing is what I was overhearing is that they think that Elendrath is a bunch of wussies and they're, well, weak. So you show them that you're not weak.
so
You
ditch
lose
the
the timid
disguise you told
aura.
me to get?
The hell, why not? Use your assets to your bonus. Everyone's drinking. If
How
you
much
show
was that
them up,
cloak?
I mean, you don't have to lose the cloak, but wear the cloak in a more, I don't know, confident way.
Like
Stand
a
up straight.
cheesecloth.
When you speak, make sure you speak with authority.
But we want to make friends. We're going to stick out like 3 sore thumbs.
You're gonna stick out more if you have an Elendrath elf sitting there shivering behind you. If you walk beside each other and you're confident, you speak confidently, and when someone speaks to you, you stare them in their eyes, I believe you might find yourself in a better position.
You're right, Enders. And I take the cloak and I toss it into my inventory.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hiding.
There you go. All right.
All right.
That's
luck.
the spirit.
This is going to go a certain way.
You think so?
Yeah.
We should maintain optimism.
Yes.
Indeed. A
Yes.
certain way
right.
that is good.
Yes, a certain way that is good. Yes.
Now, make sure you sound confident. 'Cause right now, you sound like you're trying to convince yourself. So let's
I am.
practice.
Trying to
Right.
convince myself.
Okay, let's practice. Let's Moon is pretty intimidating, so look at Moon and tell her that you're going to sit at this table no matter what.
I straighten
table.
my back.
And I look down menacingly at her.
I will be sitting at this table.
No,
Ew.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay.
that's what we call lying.
Great.
I'm convinced. I feel like that was all we needed.
I almost said shitting.
I'm pretty sure you did say shitting.
Oh,
But I mean, it is the stinking clams, so it's, swings and roundabouts. It's kind of what they do.
With enough confidence, it doesn't matter if you're sitting or shitting.
We'll be shitting at this table.
Oh, goodness. Well, if, what they say, repetition is key. Right. Good luck then. I'm sure you'll do fine. Remember,
Good luck,
your
Enders.
name is Cassim. And Bo? Do whatever you gotta do to make sure your name spreads across this place as, wealthy and popular.
Bodacious.
Wealthy and popular.
That's pretty good.
All right. I can try.
I don't think you have to try. I think you're gonna succeed.
Let's get out there and grind that faction XP.
Good luck, you
Right.
two.
Thanks.
Right,
Rue. So,
future reference,
as we
though.
go on,
We should probably grab communication scrolls for things like this.
Oh. Well, yeah, I suppose. And I think back to the time that I just paid a random man to, run half of Synthar.
To be fair, it's much more affordable than using communication scrolls constantly. Yeah.
All right. Well, if anything goes wrong, maybe we'll meet you at your airship.
Yeah, yes, of course.
And if it goes super wrong, we'll meet you at the graveyard, right?
Enders is on
For
his
you
way.
to respawn.
Go.
Okay. Bye. Whee! Meow. Slow down.
All right. So we follow Moon, Iris, and Bo. Are you headed to the Stinky Clam at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you doing something
Indeed.
else first?
We're following their noses, unless, of course, we are doing something else.
Oh, I think we're going to the Stinky Clam directly.
All right. We're heading clamward.
All
This
right.
is trial by fire.
You can already see outside that things have livened up a little bit. There's definitely some fights going on outside, and you can see that the night crew is starting to come in. It's probably about 6 p.m. or so as people are getting off shifts and whatnot around the various factories. You can see that people are doing a little pre-game outside the Stinky Clam, already getting drunk before they go into the bar. A few people pulling out flasks. There's probably a few fights and stuff outside already.
How many people are there?
This
if I'm
is a
just
busy
looking-
area. I mean, there's a lot of people out here. I mean, you can tell a lot of shifts have ended, so that there's a lot of people kind of bumping into each other, just making their way across the docks and whatnot here.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of people coming straight from the harbor, people coming from the factories and such.
I realize that the closer I get, the more my boots are sticking to the ground because of all the spilled drinks already. So it's okay. Sorry.
The ground tastes weird here.
You taste it?
You.
I mean, I kind of am everything, right? Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
unfortunate.
I'm sorry about that.
Why?
Could you wrap the cheesecloth around your bottom?
Then I wouldn't be able to move.
Could you
I don't need
technically
a
put
cheesecloth
yourself?
diaper?
Could you put yourself around somebody's head?
Like a pendant or something.
No, I mean put yourself around their whole head.
Like some sort of merch beanie?
Like a helmet
I suppose so.
or a merch beanie.
I mean, like one of these, and I just hop onto your head.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh,
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Are you tasting my hair?
Not actively, but what do you
Oh.
use?
Okay. Snake butter.
Snake butter.
Mm-hmm.
That must be the citrus notes I'm getting. All right.
Prevents split ends.
Mm-hmm. Well, you keep doing it, sister.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I walk inside.
Yeah. Immediately you're hit by like the wave of crowd noises and yeah, people are pushing each other
Booze
inside the
smells.
bar. Oh yeah.
I need to know where Iris and Bo though are. That I'm
It's
gonna
only
be
been
keeping
an
eyes
hour.
on them at all times.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
only been an hour since you left, and it's like jam packed. If you've ever been to a sports bar, like on a big sports event night, oh my God, it's that packed. You're like walking in, you're bumping into people.
No. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Buddy system. Okay.
All right, mother funsters, who's thirsty?
Oh, have a drink.
Oh,
So
we're just
cute.
getting started.
Are you gonna buy a drink for everybody in here? This is
I
gonna be
guess so.
expensive.
This is so much more money than you have, Bo, to pay.
Is Big C here?
Find out.
Oh God.
Give me an insight. Difficulty 10.
Difficulty 10. Insight. Okay. 9.
Nope.
Can't see Big C in the sea of people.
Oh, thank God.
Did you two say you're thirsty? How about we split the room, all right? You fight you, and if you win, you get drinks, because I can't afford all of it.
Insight and willpower. Let's see if you...
Fuck 'em up!
You could do a group check if you want. If anybody wants to try and...
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Insight, willpower,
Insight and willpower.
initiate group.
So that's gonna be +3 technically. All right.
Okay.
14.
Yeah. So they look at each other. Free drinks. They just start throwing haymakers, dude. And like the bar starts going fucking crazy. Somebody gets up on the table. Losing their fucking minds. Just grabbing chairs. Effectively, a bar brawl has started.
I'm just gonna stand there as like a chair like flies by my face like. Can I get a grog?
Glass shatters, like, grog is just sliding down the side of the wall. One grog, you said?
Make it 2.
2 grogs.
2.
All right.
2.
That'll be 10 in it.
Wait, and I stare at Iris. You don't want the grog.
No,
Okay?
I'm hardcore.
Okay. All right. And then I bang my fist on the table. She's hardcore.
Yeah, it's chaos in here. People are breaking chairs over each other's heads, throwing drinks. Let's see. I think I want to get dexterity from everybody. Let's do a group check. I think this is gonna be.
Highest dex.
So yeah, whoever wants to can lead the group check here.
I did not have the highest stat.
Dude, not
-6.
me. It's not me. I don't think.
Please tell me you have an 8, Bo. Please tell me.
I had some clams earlier.
Are we all at 6 dex for a d6?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Okay. So
Difficulty
that's
will
gonna
be 12.
So how do we do this?
Somebody has to be the leader.
I'll
and
open it, yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Dex.
Is everybody
Okay.
really at 6?
Yes, like actually.
Amazing.
And you said what was the difficulty again? I'm sorry.
12.
12.
12. Okay. Which
Somebody's-
means support check is 10. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
And you can't reroll. Wait, no. On group checks, fumbles don't do shit. So this is okay. This is okay because I didn't roll that.
Okay.
Okay, but it's
Are
not
we
okay
sure
'cause
they
we're
don't do
gonna-
shit? I mean, that
They
looks
don't.
pretty bad.
Crits and fumbles don't do anything on a group chat, thankfully. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Unless it's the leader.
Oh, my one!
You missed it by one. You almost crit it. You almost crit it. Yeah, okay. Iris, please roll a D10. No, actually, I'm sorry. Roll 2D10s. 2D10s.
Please don't kill me here, Wag.
Oh, shit! You all start getting involved inside some of these fights. Unintentionally, probably. A few drinks are thrown. I mean, violence is happening here, and the whole bar is going shit, going bonkers. So 18 damage. You all take 18 damage.
Oh!
I can't believe you rolled an 18.
Yeah, I do that.
Oh my god. Amazing. So yeah, shit's going crazy. Drinks are being thrown. Chairs are being bashed over people's head. People are throwing punches and kicks and all kinds of shit.
I'm trying to tank a lot of it, and I end up just like getting slammed in the face by some drink, and my nose is like all bloody. So I'm like, all right, and I just punch the nearest person.
Yeah. Moon, give me might and might.
Might and might.
I'm still in your head, by the way.
I just pummel the shit out of this.
You knock.
Whoever's right there.
You do this like superhero thing. You punch this guy, and like a wave of people behind the person also just get like fucking like knocked down. Moon just like knocks down like 20 people with this punch.
And I take a sip of grog. She's hardcore!
A few people on the ground.
Holy shit.
And yeah, there's a few people that like go around and are starting to like buy drinks for other people. It calms down a little bit after the fight. Like we just get like a scene of like 5 minutes later of like people with like, you know, like bandages on their face, like holding like eyes that have been knocked out during the fight. You know, they're
I'll
just
go
like
around
holding
and
an
like
eye
help
in.
some people up.
Yeah.
So
Like,
looking
offer
at
the
the
hand, like-
people that are still up, can we guesstimate how much it would cost to give them liquor?
I'm sorry, ask that one more time.
Based off of how many people are still up and succeeded in the brawl, how much would we guesstimate it would be to buy drinks for them?
Yeah, probably. I mean, like you could spend like a lot of your money if you want to. The drinks seem to be going for the like super bargain basement, absolute bottom shelf for like 2s in it, to 10s in it, probably around that range. So it depends on what you get. You've been buying drinks for about 5.
Okay. So what's the plan from here? I wipe blood from my mouth.
Well, I guess we make friends.
When it gets booze.
All right,
So
everybody
anyone
grab
who-
an extra drink.
All right. So I'm just like sitting on Moon's head with 2 extra like flagons of booze over her head. I'm basically like a drink cat. You know, there's like
Yeah, one of those beer caps. Yeah.
And looking around, do we notice anyone that a lot of people that seem to be gravitating towards? Because we were told, right, by Enders that this person had bought drinks for the whole bar and stuff previously, so they should have friends.
Okay, are you asking around for this person? How are you trying to find out?
I think first I would try to take a gauge of it rather than try to ask around for them. And if I'm not able to find them, I think then I might pursue that lead with the others.
Okay, sure. Give me insight. Difficulty 14.
Okay. I will go ahead and I will use... Actually, I'm going to save it. I'm not going to use my Fabula point yet.
Here's something to ask. How many drinks do you buy? How many drinks do you all buy? Like, what's the What's the goal here?
How many can we afford?
Mm-hmm.
So again, it depends on what you buy. Are you buying bottom shelf?
We're buying scum, barrel scum.
Okay, that's two zenith each.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what you do here, it will affect some things. So
Actually, I will spend a little extra to buy the better stuff. So I have 2 drinks in my hands that are more expensive. You said they were up to 10 zenith each?
Yeah.
I will spend 20 zenith then in order to have some better shelf drinks to save it for someone special.
okay.
I'm gonna have a bunch of those like tiny like penny shots where they're just like, this is random liquor and you're gonna drink it.
Okay, like whatever was left in the bottle that they couldn't finish. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So how? What do you look? It's up to. What I'm getting at is it's up to you all how much you want to spend.
Ooh.
I want to spend 100 zenith worth of just the worst, cheapest, disgusting beer because that's what people drink here.
Sure.
So 50 drinks.
Yeah, it's like 50 drinks. Sure.
Arranging in the pyramid.
Yep. Sure.
First 50 on us!
Hey! Like there's a. Oh God! There's a few like pats on the like really hard pats on the back.
Say, and I will kind of lean in to one of the folks at the bar. Do you know a lot of folks around here? I do the dramatic hair flip.
Folks around here.
There was a. Were you here the other night by any chance when a fella bought drinks for the whole bar?
I'm here every night.
Oh, great. Do you know a Kasim by any chance?
You're doing great.
Give me an insight and willpower. Difficulty 12.
Ah, I'm gonna re-roll. Using my kind smiling traits, I will re-roll the willpower and keep the insight.
Exact same roll. Okay.
What?
Do you know of a Kasim, someone who bought the whole bar drinks the other night?
You smell nice.
Thank you. It's apples and flowers. I definitely sidestep and try to get away from him. Shit.
But did
I
you?
need help. We gotta
Immediately like
find-
falls over into the pool of vomit.
Oh my!
Ugh.
Was that a spell?
No, he's just disgusting.
It's just- yeah.
Yeah, he's got a problem. He said he's here every night. So, do we have any leads?
For what? We're just making
For this?
friends,
No,
right?
no, we're looking. Well, we're looking for this. We're looking for Kasim, are we not?
I'm
Wanted
looking
to talk
around.
to him.
I'm still pretty sober, and I intend to be. Like I'm looking like I'm drinking because I have a drink, but I'm actually like
you're doing
looking.
It's a bow.
Yep.
And he absorbs
yep.
it.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. Take away any zenith that you've spent on drinks. I am keeping this all in mind, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I spent 50.
I spent 100.
And Iris spent 20.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. Absolutely. So if you are, I mean, the drinks have been handed out. There's been a lot of like pats on the back.
Oh, thanks for the drink.
You know, a lot of those kinds of.
You know
ugly
you
glares
found
back.
it? Thank the savior.
Oh.
Savior bought me a drink. Savior bought me a drink.
Yeah,
And the savior's slime.
Gonna save my night.
Right. Reindeers fight.
Wait,
It's
what?
drunk speak.
Oh, yeah, okay, great. Do I see anyone in here who is not drinking.
Give me an insight. Yes, you do. Yeah, there's probably a few people that are not drinking. There's a lot of different people in here, but I think you would notice that there are a couple spots here where you see people that are definitely up to something around the bar. You notice there's people that are kind of just keeping an eye on things.
Right.
You know, they just have that look of like they're trying to maybe pick some targets, maybe pick some information up. You get a few of those kinds of looks.
Okay.
I think there's probably someone just like at a small table with someone else that doesn't seem to be interested in whatever they're saying. You know, just kind of ignoring them and looking around the room. There's probably another person that seems to be part of a group at a booth. And they're obviously not part of the conversation either. And then there's probably somebody by the door that is just kind of standing against the wall, doing a bit of a wallflower thing, arms crossed, and they look tough.
But it's only a few people that aren't drinking. Because the rest of us all have some kind of beverage.
Yeah.
Are you looking at them using, this is important because of our system right now where I'm your hat. Are you looking at these people with your eyes or your head?
Oh, probably my eyes. Just because I don't want to be like super obvious and have Bo just like wiggle around as I move my head. No, I'm kind of staying still, but maybe slowly turning my head.
Okay.
Basically got a yeah, I'm looking to see if anybody meets my eyesight. Anybody makes eye contact?
No.
Okay. Damn. I'm still a little shifty, but in the essence, in the spirit of throwing people off the scent, I say, hardcore!
Hardcore!
Yes! Love how much she's getting into this.
Good. Was that good?
That was great. That was perfect.
So
All right.
No, what?
I thought the plan was that to get popular. I guess, who's the biggest son of a beaver here?
And I start walking out.
It's honestly probably Moon.
Like,
Moon
Bo, not again, dude.
Yeah, Moon is Moon is a Celestian, so like Celestians are very tall, they're big. It's possibly Moon, I think.
Who's the second tallest?
Yeah, I mean there's probably someone. I mean all of these people look like they're dock workers, factory workers, like they're rough and tumble. It's a lot. You found out because they beat the shit out of everybody.
Right. Well, there's one way to make a name for ourselves. We bought them drinks. We could also beat them up like in that one prison thing I saw.
Oh. But didn't we all just do that?
Would be Well, I
We
mean,
kind of were beating each other earlier.
do they remember us?
Why don't we just play them at a game of darts or something?
Darts?
Yeah. Are there any games in this tavern?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. What does the Stinky Clam have to offer in way of entertainment?
Lots.
Yeah, aside from the fighting and drinking and delicious clam chowder. They probably have, I would imagine they have some kind of variation on darts. It's probably not the same.
Okay.
You know, because we got to change it up a little bit. So they probably have darts, but it's not. It's probably not like a circular board. Maybe it's something like a cross between checkers and darts.
Do they have cornhole?
So I imagine they would have something close to that, but there's probably not too much room. So like, because cornhole
sure.
takes up a lot of room. So maybe they do a thing where you gotta just launch it at a wall, and there's a hole in the wall or something.
Okay. That looks fun. Is anyone playing it right now?
Yeah, I think that everything's like active. This is like, it's starting to get busy now. You know?
What's the biggest, baddest, toughest game here?
What should we name darts checkers? What should we name that?
Deckers.
All right.
That's upsetting.
Deckers it is.
Mom. Deckers it is. We gonna go play some Deckers?
All right.
All right.
Will that make
In
us
our
cool?
efforts to be popular, and I do kind of like a very exaggerated large walk over to the Deckers people.
Is there
Put my hands on my
team
hips.
playing at the moment?
I try to emulate it and push up my bosom so that I look more attractive and cool.
Okay. Yeah. You're trying to walk in here with confidence and.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yeah. There's just two people playing checkers. A man and a woman. Both look like Syntharan elves. And yeah, they're playing a game of Deckers. Now, I'm trying to picture this, and my guess is it's something along the lines of you have to hit specific spots on the Deckers board. It's probably a square board on the wall, and you have to. It may be like a little bit like a Connect 4 kind of situation, you know, where you have to like block people off from getting to a spot, but if you don't have support behind your dart that you throw, they can jump you, and you have to take your dart off the board. Something along those lines.
Ooh. Okay,
How about-
fun.
Like Connect 4, but you need accuracy. If you mess up, then you're not connecting those 4.
Yeah, it's like a combination of all those things.
All right.
I don't know if this is gonna make us popular. We need to be popular at this bar. We need people
Yeah.
to see what we're doing.
There's just two nerds here. We want to find a big group.
Right.
Big group.
Wait, two?
Where's the biggest, baddest group in this bar?
Yeah, I mean, you look at some of the booths. There's probably a lot of people in the booth.
Just in a booth.
Just walk over to them.
I mean, I'm on your head. You're gonna be the doing the walking, but
Right,
you can
right.
walk up to the group and go, "Hey, how's it going, sailors? I'm here. The name's Moon, and and this is my posse." And you're gonna point at me, and then point at Iris, and we're gonna be like, "So," and then they're gonna speak.
Okay. And I walk up to the huge group where they're all making some kind of joke and they're just laughing at it. And I go up and I...
So I said, it's not even my sister.
And I kind of do one of these, hello!
It's sort of like now they're, hey, about the drinks.
Hey! My name is Moon.
Hey, just like to save ya.
Yeah. I'm a sailor. Fuck. What was I supposed to say, Bo?
You got this. Just introduce us, say we're your posse, and then
And
go.
this
So
is
your slide.
my posse.
Someone threw up on your head?
No. This is my posse. And I get Iris over here and I kind of push her forward. See?
Dramatic hair flip. Hello.
An Elendra elf.
Indeed.
All right.
She can hold her liquor.
Congratulations.
They all look at each other like, what the hell are they doing?
Do you want to drink against an Ellendrath elf?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about here, wager?
Well,
Ooh, a wager. We haven't done that yet.
I mean, we're in a bar. What do you? We're in a bar. I mean, it's the only. place
How
you can
about
go.
this? Not a monetary wager. And I slam my hands on the table and look at them. If I win, we become friends. If you win, what do you think we should give him if he wins?
Bo can taste you.
I'm sorry, what?
Ever thought about what you might taste like?
No! Who thinks that?
Scratch that. You can ask me any question you like. You're probably curious about heroes, right?
She's
Yeah,
magic.
or Ellendrath. Yeah, likewise, an Eldrath hero. Here.
Give me an insight and willpower. Now, I lowered the difficulty because of the drinks, by 2, but this isn't exactly a game-winning pitch here that you've thrown out. So I'm gonna say
You're
this.
gonna be my friend.
I'm gonna say this is still a 12.
Okay, now I am having assistance from my colleagues. Is this okay to have their assistance and make it a group fight?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Absolutely. We're hardcore.
Hardcore!
Do bonds work in this or no?
Yeah.
Wait,
You
what
have
if
to
I
invoke.
slide?
You have to use a Fabula point.
What if I slide a drink over to him and smile? I'm providing a very expensive drink.
Yeah. I mean, I've already factored that in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is awkward. All right, go for it.
Okay.
Hardcore.
Hardcore! So this is gonna be another addition because I have a bond with Bo. So we're gonna have +1 to whatever I roll. 18!
Hardcore.
Let's go!
Oh my god.
Okay. They just sort of like look at each other. All right, friends. Why not? And they think you're hitting on them, like, you know, like, okay, friends. Yeah. They're like blatantly looking at your chest, like not even trying to hide it.
Yeah, I want to throw up, but I need to keep my composure.
Yeah. Convinced this is you hitting on him. Like, absolutely convinced. That's the only way I can think that this is trying. They can wrap their head around this.
Are we popular yet? I'm looking around to see if anyone is taking interest.
Yeah, there's definitely people keeping it. A few of the tables nearby are like, what is going on? Yep.
We're
yeah.
new in town and trying to make friends, I say. As
Yeah,
candidly
friends.
as possible.
Friends. You know, they're absolutely, yeah, they can't. They're so confused by this entire situation. But yeah, so
It wasn't because we offered to taste them, is it?
You did.
mean-
Maybe they think you're the one.
yeah, maybe. So yeah, he says, all right, what are we drinking?
The finest, and I slide it over to him.
Oh, what is this? Is this gold label? Oh, look, there's no bits floating in it.
Mm-hmm. You know,
All
some
right.
people like the bits because it's chewy, right? I have no teeth.
I don't think anyone likes the bits. We just accept that it comes from the stinky clam, and we just assume there'll be bits in it.
Clam bits. In your beer.
Okay, I don't know if these guys are really our friends. I don't know if we're making friends here, but I think we just need to make a scene.
Okay.
So hardcore! And then I just punch the nearest one that's in front of me.
Yeah, you just
Friends.
deck somebody?
Yeah. I'm starting up again.
Give me a might roll.
I'm starting up the whole circus.
Oh my god!
Moon, that's how you break friends, not make them.
Moon,
If you
just...
if you gain XP from punching this guy, that means you killed him.
yeah, Moon, you just fucking smash this person's face. Like, how bad, like, what happens?
Well, it's really it's meant to be a friendly punch, but a lot of it lot comes out, and so you kind of see my fist like go right into this dude's just dome, and there's this slow motion just shock of like in the background. There's like rainbow sparkle stars all over the place, and then he just kind of skids onto the floor.
Moon.
And I look around to see if anybody else noticed.
Hardcore! The bar starts up again. Everybody starts fucking fighting again. Absolutely.
Spread the word! Savior Moon is hardcore!
It's just like an insane montage, like close-ups, like people grabbing each other and punching them, you know, and just like people getting stomped on the ground. Like, it's horrific.
I'm just flailing my pseudopods while sitting on her head like, ah!
Yeah, so I think the mission here then overall is to kind of inspire the folk around to have a little bit more of a positive like perception of the three of us in particular, but the whole group.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
that too, because I'm over here just trying to make sure that we're seen, but if we're seen in the wrong kind of way, you know, gotta blend in, so you gotta punch people.
Absolutely. Okay.
If you see Big C, tell him he's next. Hardcore!
Hardcore! I've got bow on my head as I'm like just poof, 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 and I just like slamming people with the shield. A bow pro, if you will.
Yep.
I turn into a staff so she can use a bar-friendly weapon.
There's just like, I mean, it's just an insane, like, super fast montage, but it's over like 10 minutes of fighting, you know? And then we just see, like, again, like the aftermath. There's like people getting pulled out of the bar, you know, like getting wheeled out basically. Like, there's a wheelbarrow full of people. Somebody's just like wheeling them out. You totally recognize the guy that was by the door that looked like really tough is the one that's like wheeling these people out by wheelbarrow.
Oh.
Yeah, and let's get a what did we do before? Might and dexterity? No, we did double dex. Another double dex check. It's a group check.
Group check
Whoever
or
wants to
just-
lead it.
A group check. Okay.
I'll lead it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Success.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. Now that is already including the +1. Yep. Yeah. So, Moon, please roll me 2d10.
2d10.
Yep.
How do I roll it in the chat, Whack?
/r space 2d10.
Okay.
Oh wow! There you go. Well, that's much more reasonable damage. 3 more damage tacked onto all of you.
Whew.
Ow!
Only 3? It's okay.
Yeah, things are sort of like clearing up a little bit. A few people have lost some teeth across the bar, and
Build some character.
yeah. Yeah, there's people that are definitely like they're definitely treating you different. Like after the fights that have been going on, you can see, yeah, that was a nice fight. You know, there's a few concussions going around, like people looking like bleary and wobbly.
Good. Is anybody still not in a? Is anyone not confused?
Yeah, give me an insight.
Oh man. Insight and insight. Oh!
That is a crit. That is very nice. Okay.
Opportunity, baby.
You do have yourself an opportunity. You can look in the journal section there for the opportunity.
Yes. Oh gosh. Let me double check and see. What? All right, here we go. Oh, and I get to pick
You do.
at this opportunity. Okay. I mean, I think I gotta go with information. I want to see something because I've been scanning the whole night for something that will lead us towards
So
the person we're looking for.
you spot a useful clue or detail. The game master may tell you what it is or ask you to introduce that detail yourself. What do you think it is?
Okay. You want me to do it?
Yes.
Okay. Near the edge of the bar, I spot something. It's kind of like glimmering, and I'm just like, "What? That's weird. It shouldn't be glimmering." And we had just spent pretty much the whole day, trading's in it, betting's in it, and stuff. I'm like, this isn't Zenit. And I go over and I look at it and I pick it up, and it's like this really it looks like it was freshly minted, and it looks like currency, but it's not Zenit. And I can't quite make out what's on the actual coin itself, but it looks like some kind of face, like someone's like, this is not used here, it's definitely used somewhere else. And as I like hold it up to the light, it's transparent. And it's not just a face, it's actually like a little hologram. And I'm like, what the? I've never even seen something like this before. I don't even know what this is. And I think about all of the times that I've picked up some kind of coin or currency. It's never been this, but this face looks like it's smiling and not smiling at the same time. But it's transparent. And then on the very, 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 very small part of the text, it says, to JM. What?
Huh?
What?
Kind of peer over her head. What's that?
I give it to Bo, and I feel like it sort of slowly just slides onto Bo.
Mm-hmm. Like a contact lens.
What does it taste like?
What does it taste like?
Give me an insight.
Insight. You've given me a cyanide pill. 15.
Sweat, dirt, and probably something you don't know. I would say it probably tastes like some kind of mineral.
It's got your usual people flavors, but it also has like, not quite a battery, but couldn't tell you. It's not like, nickel or gold or copper,
right.
or
Okay.
Titanium or
Sure.
aspartamine or platinum
Adamantine.
or
Right.
adamantine or thorium.
Okay.
Or bismuth.
Okay, I get the point, Bo. I get the point. Here, and I
Draconic leather.
Okay.
I like slurp it. And I think I try to be a bit more discreet with it because I've never seen something like this, and I hand it to Iris, and I ask Iris, "Does this look familiar to you?"
I will take a look at the coin.
Sure.
Do I know anything about this?
So this will be question. Insight and willpower, maybe? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I guess insight and willpower.
Okay.
This will be
insight and
difficulty 14.
19 success.
Oh!
Wow.
This is something you recognize, Iris. And I will leave it up to you how you recognize this, but this is very specifically a not a signet ring, okay, not that, but it is a marker, and it is from Malefaxan origin. Like, if somebody wants to give somebody a marker, you know, if they owe them a favor, it's like, it's that kind of a thing that you, it's like a
token.
Yeah, it's like a token that denotes someone's favor, and it is only distributed to like really wealthy people or like really well-to-do people. The fact that this is here is crazy.
Like at the bottom of a beer glass too, like underneath it where it was like, it's like, oh, this is shimmering, but in a really weird way. It's like,
You found this in a glass?
yeah. You know how it's like, you can just tell when something's in. It's just shimmery. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It was just like calling out.
Well, this
Like
is
glowing
very
almost.
rare. The only reason I recall it is because well, as I was doing the
hold
quest.
on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna send you something real quick. Sorry.
Ooh,
I
okay.
just,
I've seen this before. Bo, do you remember at the merchants?
Mm-hmm.
It was sitting, it wasn't sitting, it was resting inside of his pouch, which was open.
I don't have a
This is a
habit
token
of
of favor.
pocket watching. Oh, okay.
Yes, it's in Malefax origin. It's only distributed to those who are very well to do.
The merchant from earlier,
Indeed.
they were wearing Malefax clothing.
Was it
Why
the
would they leave
textile
this
merchant
here?
that you mentioned? It was the textile merchant that I saw, right? Oh,
Right.
I believe we're speaking of different merchants.
Oh, well, never mind then.
I think we're talking about the cheesecloth person.
Yes, but there was the other person wearing those Malefax robes, yes.
Which is bizarre because they almost never step foot in Centaurus. That's what
I think perhaps we should leave and
Yes,
head to the airship and discuss.
yes. This is more than just coincidence. Yes, let's head back to the airship, and we can maybe see if. Oh gosh, no, we need to hold on to this. Let's keep it secret
Yes,
and not mention it to anyone just yet.
I believe it'll be safest in your inventory.
Okay, and I take it back from you. And I kind of look at it just a little more, and I just shake my head like, I've been here for 10 years and I'm still learning things about this place.
Sitting
Well-
on our head looking around, is anybody looking at us right now?
oh, for sure.
Hardcore! Oh!
Hardcore! You can tell, like, the bar might be a little fought out now. Like, people are like, like, wounded.
All right, everyone, I think this. Should we leave?
Good night, everybody!
Oy!
Yeah. All right. I do some fist bumps on the way out.
Party on!
Remember Iris, Bow, and Moon!
Oh God. know if it smells better out here or in there. Okay.
Meanwhile, Rue and Enders. You are moving about the docks at night. Night has fallen. What are you doing?
Growling.
Yeah, we're sneaking about. Well, you know, not suspiciously sneaking, but staying into shadows, so to speak. And I'm just like, I wonder how the others are doing. Docks up ahead. What we're going to be looking for is, well, report inspector.
All right.
During the day, this place is pretty covered with workers. And workers seem to be the ones to run their mouths about things when things aren't really that grind for them. But at night, I would expect the port inspector to be inspecting. Make sure things are, you know, in their benefit, so to speak. Her name is, and I lean in, Talia.
Kalia.
Talia.
Talia. Should we be expecting any trouble?
This place is nothing but trouble. So maybe.
I suppose so. As we're kind of skulking in the shadows, my tail is flicking erratically and my ears are twitching. I'm trying to keep an ear out for any kind of movement or any hushed voices nearby.
There's plenty of that, honestly. There's lots of... You can tell there's deals and stuff going down on the docks here. There's lots of, like, little secret things happening around these docks.
Seems we're going to find many fish in this sort of barrel. Just take your pick.
Well, I say we go where the dolphin was. Because at the end of the day, it's the hot spot. We could find some loose ends.
Sounds good to me.
Right?
Why don't you lead the way?
Do my best. The Dolphin's that wasn't a small ship. It was a pretty big ship.
It's a galleon. This is a big boy.
Yeah, it's huge, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. And basically, I want to get up high.
Just like a meat pie.
Eh?
Fish pie.
High, get up high, like.
Oh, get up high. Okay.
Why don't we take a quick pie break?
Well, yeah, get a pie. No, yeah, get up high and scout down.
Okay.
Into the area and see if I see any kind of motion or anybody there.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a I think a dex and an insight.
Okay. I'll do a group check since I'm pretty sure she's helping dex, insight. What's the difficulty? 10?
Climb up right behind you.
Yeah, I think if you're just looking for like general movement around the ship, yeah, difficulty 10.
Okay.
All right. 13.
Ooh.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wait, you said it's a 10, right?
Yeah, the difficulty was 10. The bonus
So if we
is
have a
already
bond,
included.
is that 10?
So the
Bonuses
bond is
are-
actually included. I don't know what's going on, but sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
If you hover over the +2, it'll say it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I'll use a Fabula point. How about that? You need to start spending those anyway.
Sure.
That okay to do?
Absolutely. What trait are you using to
Bounty
roll this?
hunter.
You can
because,
also just add one because of the bonds that you have, if you wanted to, on top of it.
does make or break work, or do I have to be over 10?
No, 10 or above.
Oh, then yeah, I'll just add 1 then. I'll take a Fabula point and add 1, and it'll be bounty hunter.
Okay.
Is that a way I can right click and do it, or?
No, you just do it. Okay.
Okay, I'll just take one Fabula point
Yeah, you
away.
just take a Fabula point off. So, there's a lot of like ladders and stuff that are around. I mean, a lot of these buildings are used in some of the dock working process. You know, there's like there's specifically like areas where you can climb up to like fix some of the upper portions of the ships, or like masts, stuff like that. So there's all different sorts of buildings. You don't find too much difficulty in locating one that you can climb up to get a better vantage point. It's not difficult. There are definitely people moving about. It's like now people have kind of mostly vacated the dock, so it's easier for you to see in general. There is around the Darfin, I would imagine you would probably see probably about 6 people, not all together or anything, but there's a few conversations that are had around there. You could probably see a group of 3 people, and then like maybe 2 people talking to each other, and then another person that's probably alone. They look like maybe they're gathering something from the area nearby the dock. Like there's crates and things there. You can see them down by the crates.
Okay.
Otherwise, it looks like two groups of people talking and one person over by some crates near the ship.
Okay. All right, and this person that we see near the crates, do we see a description of them?
Yeah, I think that they're probably human. They are
How they're dressed, because if it's a port inspector, so to speak, what we're looking for, I mean, I would assume they would have some kind of uniform on of some sort. But maybe not. I mean, I don't know.
It doesn't look like that. They're I imagine that they probably look like a dock worker.
Okay. All right. I'll point these out to Rue and be like, one over there is by some crates alone. Others are talking. I'm keeping an eye out for someone, you know, like I said, of the name Talia, just like the way, I guess, a lady. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
Will do.
Do we notice anybody around the Dorfin at all?
Yeah, all of these people that I just mentioned are around the Darfin.
All right. So, yeah, that's strange to me that they would still be walking around this thing at late at night. I mean, it's
probably about 7 p.m. or so by now.
Yeah, it seems like everyone just disperses and wants to. I mean, especially the dock master was so eager to get out, like, you know, get away from a job, have a night off. The people were rowdy earlier. The workers were rowdy about even being out there because of monsters, and they weren't happy with the working atmosphere. So seeing people out here, like, after hours, so to speak, is marks me as strange. And I'll be relaying this whole through.
Maybe they're doing deals of their own. If you look over there, I'm pretty sure they're passing over some illicit material.
Oh?
Here is some illicit materials.
Oh. That's right.
Guess they're not paying the tariffs for that one.
Properly timed.
Probably just have to kind of wait it out, I think.
Maybe.
This might be more of a surveillance outfit. We've
Depends
got
on
a
how
few hours
involved
to
we
kill.
wanna get. Okay. Yeah, we could sit here and wait for a while and see if there's anything going on. If not, I was thinking maybe you could use your talents.
Oh?
Well, you're an exotic dancer. At least by the description.
It's true.
You could be a traveling dancer.
Do you want me
of the
to
sort.
dance right now?
No, well, not now. But if it comes down to us having to get in the face of these, you being around may not be too much of a big question. Can't travel, they dance, they make money at different locations.
Yeah, we have reasons for being in all sorts of pies and places, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, indeed. But we gotta find out what's going on. We need to do it quickly. The things that you want to look out for is the consortium, the Emberstone one specifically. There's a lot of dealings going on behind the closed doors. I feel like they're setting Moon up.
Really? The Savior?
Mm-hmm.
Now, why would they want to do that?
She's a thorn in the side. She's in the way. Everyone knows her and depends on her. Well, those that want to get things done, well, let's just say Emberstone is not going to just go away. Who wins a war about Emberstone and just forgets about it like it's nothing?
NPCs. You know, that's really interesting to me. Why would they want to try to take out Moon if it's just easier to appeal to her better nature? You know, she's always been eager to say, yes, I will help you. I am Moon, Savior.
Well, according to Moon, she's shown signs of, well, not obeying, so to speak. Maybe that escalated. Maybe the talks of the Emberstone, they thought she was going to go one way and she went another. She did speak very much with the, one of the leaders from here. That didn't look too good. Queen noticed. People's faces weren't all happy. I went around and looked myself. Everyone has their own agenda.
You know, if I thought that someone was going in errant ways about their previous allegiances, that would be the perfect time to try to encourage them to switch sides. Why try to take them out when you can try to pull them over? Unless, do you think it might be an inside job?
I think it's a coup. Why not two birds, one stone? If Moon can find out information that's handy to them, great. If she dies in the midst of action, great. It's a win-win. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is, well, Emberstone. Now, you keep mentioning NPCs.
Yeah. I gesture towards the NPCs down below.
I mean, are they NPCs?
Aren't they?
Do you think NPCs would be planning the death of a savior? Do you think NPCs could, I don't know, just sort of come up with a really elaborate plan to, well, get rid of those, I guess, quote unquote, playing the game?
It seems that you haven't really...
It didn't feel like an NPC to me.
Yeah, well, how much time did you spend on the ERP servers? What you need is a really talented and mastermind admin running plots. And they can get kind of juicy. Backstab, betrayal, ooh. Romance, betrayal, It's all about who's writing it, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. After maybe 30 minutes to an hour of talking, do we notice anything different?
Do you do anything different?
I might move locations, try different angles, trying to get a better look at the barrel, like the ship or whatever, the crates that this person keeps messing with.
Sure.
Body
yeah, I mean, they
language,
would. People would have moved around. Yeah, I think people would have probably dispersed from there.
Also, like,
give me a.
if they're doing something, they're probably like looking around, you know, making sure nobody's looking. You know, I'm looking for, you know, body language.
Yeah, give me another. Let's call it. Insight. I think.
Okay.
Can I help? I essentially will follow
absolutely.
along. Okay, cool.
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
not
ask the difficulty. Difficulty is 10.
Difficulty is 12. I think now.
I imagine that as we're moving, I just continue talking about elaborate plots, and I go on into details about a particular plot that I was on.
Just completely throw me off. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't think it was that, and rubbing my shoulder and just not paying attention to the
Look,
others.
there was this one event. It had to do with the Medusa characters. You remember the hot, busty bays with the snake butts? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we had this whole intrigue plot arc that we kind of navigated. There were
Snakes had
these
butts?
factions that we made up. We planted and dropped various items in different locations. You add a little plot tag to it. Sometimes it kind of is a little janky, so you have to just drop a letter and just hope that people kind of role play along with it, right? But you get my drift.
But what if everything feels real, bouncy and buoyant and soft, warm?
If you have enough imagination, anything feels real.
Then I stop and I look at it. What? And I guess I miss where the person left.
Yeah. Place seems pretty clear at the moment.
You're a fun person, Rue. And then I look back and like, they're gone. See where they went.
I start sniffing the air. I think I'll have to get closer if I want to catch their trail. Is it time to get down, you think?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go where they were snooping around.
All right, activate my sniffer.
Okay.
Stealthily. We'll go down while she's sniffing.
Stealthily.
Sure. All right, you gonna head down to the crates where that person was looking at the crates?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You head down there. Make a Dex and Insight.
Okay.
Does
Are you
a group check?
helping? Okay.
Yeah, I'm helping. You go ahead.
Next insight difficulty.
10.
There we go.
All right, here we go. Bonds only work with Fabula points, right?
Bonds only work with Fabula points.
I don't know.
So what are you trying to do?
I mean, a bond gives a bonus, I believe, right?
So
if you succeed, if you succeed on the roll, you give a +1 for succeeding, and then you give a +1 for your bond.
Right. So is it okay to use a bond now? Because it's asking now.
So you use you can invoke a bond to add strength to a check. And this is on
it says
page
select
47.
bond with group leader because I have a bond with it.
Yeah.
Because it takes the highest one and adds it automatically without a Fabula point.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and check it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just do
Yeah.
that.
I mean, 10.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, you don't think anybody sees you. You head down to the crates. You begin to look. You can see that the crates have, in fact, been inspected. There is a piece of parchment that's been attached to the crates, probably just nailed in there. Whenever when you buy certain goods or whatever, they'll be inspected by blah blah blah, and there'll be a note or something with the person. You can see that this was inspected by port inspector, and then you can see Talia on there.
I sniffed the paper.
You sniffed the paper.
Does it give off any particular perfume, maybe? I'm catching hints of cheesy fingers and...
What?
Sorry, I'm checking something. I have a bunch of information written for each person, and I'm seeing if I wrote anything interesting. I think you would pick up the smell of not perfume. I imagine it would probably be something along the lines of Not fish, not like clam, not like the clam smell from the stinky clam, not alcohol. It would probably be, you're trying to like compare the smells in your head, I imagine. And this is like something different. It smells like, trying to think.
Lies and deceit.
No, it smells like paint.
Oh, it's a very good smell because that's strong.
As I sniff this, I recoil. Ugh. Ugh. Smells like paint.
Oh, paint?
No, I don't recognize the smell of this, but
That's
if we come
good
across
news.
it again, then I can maybe trace it again.
Yeah, can you? I mean, can you? I don't know how strong your senses are, but can you? I mean, paint smells strong. Yeah, clearly the way you're recoiling. Can you maybe sniff a trail?
Maybe.
I'll help you look as well. See if they dropped something or anything along the way. But first,
Yeah, but first.
I kind of want to drill a hole in this barrel. Yeah, exactly. The great minds think alike.
Oh, you
I
want
want
to check
drill
out
a
the
small
crates?
hole in it. Yeah. Is it? I'm
what?
pretty sure. Is it like nailed, or is
It's
it
nailed
open?
shut. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna drill a hole in it and see what's
How are
in
you
it.
gonna drill a hole in it? You got a power
She has
drill?
blades.
Okay, you're gonna
It's anime, man.
you're gonna whittle you're gonna whittle it open. Let's say
Yeah.
that if you want to get into the crate, you have to like smash it with a weapon or probably like open
Try
it up.
it?
Yeah, pry
I
it
tried
open.
picking it up, like just a little bit to see how heavy it is.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
Dang, I can't put this over my head and then just throw it at the ground.
That would not be good and would make a lot of noise. We could try to pry it open. But then again, if someone sees us, we're in trouble. So
Just put it in your inventory. Take it with
No.
us. Just take it with us.
How am I going to put it in my inventory?
Isn't your inventory hole big enough?
No. Probably
Try
not.
opening my inventory hole.
Yeah.
Can I scoop it up?
You try to put it in your inventory, you immediately get a inventory. You probably get something like object is too heavy to put in an inventory.
Fuck. I tried.
Yeah,
It's not working.
Steal it, Rue.
Why not?
Because they'd be very suspicious that that's missing, and then they're gonna blame us, and then we're playing right into the
the
middle.
most suspicious place of the fucking city right now. What are you
Think
talking about?
The custodian was probably banking on us stealing crap. Let's follow the paint smell.
Okay. Sniffer activated. I'd like to try to see if I can scent out the paint and follow the trail.
Sure. This will be insight, and this is going to be difficulty 12.
Okay.
I'll help because I'm looking for debris or anything she left, footprints, you name it.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yep, that's
Oh,
it.
boy.
Insight.
Please, old pixelated god, give it to me. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Odds.
re-roll that.
When I roll good, she rolls bad.
In what way? What do you?
I would like to invoke my trait of reckless. And essentially what I'd like to do here is I'm abandoning being subtle to pursue this. So I literally throw myself at the ground. I start sniffing the ground.
Yeah.
I'm very overt about this.
Oh,
Is that okay?
Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, you're giving up your stealth and you're.
Yeah,
You're
I go
Scooby-Dooing.
full Scooby-Doo. Here we go.
oh my god. Jeez.
Yeah, you got the scent.
Put your face in it.
Follow me. It's over here.
Okay.
And I imagine, like, I literally start, like, I started upright. I've gotten down on the ground, and I start kind of like animal sprinting on all fours in the direction of the scent.
Yeah. This is hilarious. Anybody, there's, people sort of like doing, illicit transactions, off to the sides, selling drugs, selling goods, whatever. There's probably like
They
the
look over
night
and
crew.
they see cat ass just up in the air.
Just what the fuck? It's just you,
Nothing to see, just walking my cat.
Yeah, Ender's walking past. Yeah, absolutely. Ender's trying to look, like, yeah, I'm walking my pet, and
just to get you one of these. Yeah. Oh boy.
Anyway, as you continue walking, you've focused in on this scent. The scent winds along the docks, heading into this sort of narrow alley. You can see some stairs leading up at the end of the alley.
I think they go up there.
Oh. Does it lead to a building or?
Looks like the stairs lead up to some kind of walkway that has like an entry into a building.
Does it seem more like housing or like a warehouse? Just the general vibe?
Housing.
Are there windows?
There are.
Ooh.
Just like the image we have here, a lot of the buildings have like supports, and then the upper sections can be larger.
All right. Well, is it well lit here?
Fairly. In
good.
the alley itself, no, but like up where the landing is, yes.
Up for a bit of a climb?
Always.
Right, I'll help her up, and I will follow, and we'll try to get to a place where we can. I'm just using this building that we're actually in front of in the image, as reference.
Okay.
If there's windows up there like that, then I want to stealthily peek inside.
Sure. Dex and Insight.
Damn it! I was hoping for Dex and Dex. I was kidding. All right.
Standard stealth roll is Dex and Insight.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any insight. All right. This is what's the difficulty?
10.
Joy.
15.
Damn.
Climb right up.
Peeping Toms, we could do it. All right.
You look inside.
Stealthily, man. Just gonna see a fucking tail going like this.
As you sort of just glance over the ledge into the windows, you see two people talking.
Oh.
One of them has some very fancy looking robes. The same person that you saw outside the harbor master's office is talking to a woman. She has her hair is sort of like up in it looks like what would probably be like some kind of a way for her to not worry about her hair during work. Sort of some sort of like tight updo just to like keep it in check. And she's starting to like take her hair out, and it's starting to fall down, and it's pretty long, like it falls down to midway down her back. She takes it down and just kind of like runs her fingers through it, and they're having a conversation. It's very muted through the window.
Use your cat ears.
Yeah, you see me just full on just up against the glass.
Yeah, okay. Yep. And you smash your head against the window, and you can hear them say, yes, the interaction by the harbor master's office was a nice way to take their attention away from our goals. I'm glad we could work together. This whole mess is incredibly bothersome. I don't know how we're going to recover from this crisis, but if Millifax doesn't get the Emberstone that we need, our entire society will crumble. I cannot believe that our own Empress has agreed to this. It's staggering. We just have to take matters into our own hands. As long as the payment is good, that's the only thing I care about. treating us horribly on the docks. I've barely been able to make my rent. Yes. And not making rent in a place like this is rather unfortunate. Anyway, the shipment is already on course back to Millifax. I appreciate your participation. Whatever. Do you have the money? Of course I do. Do you think I'd renege? I don't know. The only thing I've heard about people from Millifax is that they are stuck up, annoying, and frankly, warmongers. Well,
There's some kind of deal happening.
I'm sure you would think that.
Rue will relay some of these details. Stella is hard of hearing, and I couldn't hear shit about what you just
I
said.
heard everything.
Okay,
but
good. Yeah, but Rue has much better hearing than Stella and would relay everything there. She hears.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I guess at this time we'll say, okay, I think we got all that we're gonna get.
We're still talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And what about the thief? Oh, that one. Easily enough managed. This was... honestly, you could have asked for so much more. But what can you expect? A thief is a thief. And the merchant? Yes, we obtained the sales easily enough. Everyone thinks that it was, in fact, the Blackfin crew.
I knew it! I knew it!
It was a setup.
It's very obvious. That's what I'm afraid of. Are they done talking now, or are they still going?
It seems like they've devolved into some chatter, but it looks
Gibberish.
it looks like the person wearing the robes is about to leave.
Okay. I'll pull at Rue's tail and we'll scutter down to maybe a place that's like hidden in the shadows.
Okay.
But we could still see wherever we could still see the door opening and that person leaving.
Sure. Probably a bit awkward, but you're able to do that. You see the door open.
Seems to fall. No.
Did we see them exchange the payment?
I think he would have dropped off a like a chest or something. Yeah.
I seem really reluctant to leave and desperate to wait for them to leave the room.
Okay. Yeah, you're waiting a little bit. So Enders is watching the person leaving with the robes.
Mm-hmm.
And you see them heading down the stairs. They're like muttering to themselves, "Oh, this disgusting place. Oh, I cannot believe they sent me here."
I'm thinking that Rue's behind me, but because I pulled her tail. Well, clearly she's not. And I'm very, very, very focused on the one with the robes.
Just at the windowsill, puppy eyes staring at the box full of money.
Yeah, and I'm still whispering back at Rue. You see, I knew it. I'll start following the person with the robes, but in the shadows, sneakily.
Sure. So Enders follows them. Rue, you're sitting there. The person inside is sort of staring at the chest. They open it up. As they do, it's full of Zenith. You can see a smile on their face. They cover their mouth and do one of these, just a surprised, like really happy look. Then they close the chest. They look around for a second. and then they're a little like wide-eyed, and then they put the chest under their arm, and they walk off.
Fuck.
All right, Rue.
I look around.
Being quiet.
I don't see Enders anywhere. Oh shit. You start sniffing the air. Enders, what do you smell like?
Probably like a pine cone smell, I would think. Yeah,
So
like,
Enders-
like pine.
So Enders, if I don't know how much you cleaned up, but you
I would've
you
cleaned.
probably smell a bit like her perfume. Which
Okay,
was,
yeah. I would have. All right. Let's say I did clean up because I would not walk out with that. But if I was in her room, then I'm pretty sure it was like almost hot boxed with the perfume. So yeah, I guess I would have that smell on me.
Yeah. I've been prowling around with Enders for several hours now, maybe. So I would have picked up the scent of him.
You could
However
honestly,
modified it might be.
he hasn't gotten that far. You could probably see him
Oh.
from where
Oh
you
yeah,
are.
because
I'm like, shit, where is he? Oh, right there. I
He's
just
like-
slowly slide up.
Yeah, he is like far away from you, you know, like, oh shit, like how did I not see him leave? Yeah, he's like down on the docks, like you could see him down there, like, oh shit. Enders is following, you're following this person, Enders.
Yeah.
Give me a dex and insight. I think a solo one this time.
Yep. Yep.
Are you doing stealth? Because that's
Yeah.
double dex.
Oh.
Oh yes, you are correct. I'm sorry.
Sorry, don't wanna.
Well, it's better for me.
Yeah, double dex.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help you out because that's the thing you're supposed to be good at, you know.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay. You are sneaking, following this person. They are obviously heading towards the docks. There is a very different looking ship that they appear to be heading to. It is way nicer than a lot of the ships that are here. Clearly of different design. This ship is it looks fast, and it looks like it's yeah, I think it has like a very it looks expensive. I think it just looks expensive to you.
Cool. Fancy. Look at that, Rue. Fancy shit. What the You were so quiet earlier. Forgot you were even here. All right. It looks like their ship. So that fiasco earlier. The little argument they were having was just a ruse. Distraction, huh? That means in that crate, maybe one of the things we're looking for. You have to get inside that crate.
All I've got are my... And I open up my inventory and start scrolling through it. I've got my ranged weapons. I've got...
I got
money.
an idea. I got an idea what we can do. I'm not gonna use that because I don't know if making the switch would be implemented in this moment or the next episode. But I did switch out Tinkerer. Switch out Wayfarer for Tinkerer. And I have gadgets. But if not, what I'm going to do is, since I was thinking about shooting the top of the...
You want to add
Crates.
a tracking device is what you're trying to do.
No. I was going to freeze the latches on the crate, or the whatever they are, the bolts or whatever they put in there. I don't know what they put in there in this world.
So
On
the
crate
crates,
to see if they
the
break
crates would
easy.
just be nailed shut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'd
Oh, we
just be
need
like
to
wooden
pry it
crates
open.
nailed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll look around to see if there's any. They have to have tools around.
On the docks?
Yeah.
Probably not super tough. I do imagine that a lot of the tools they take, because people do steal them and shit.
Mm.
You can use a Fabula point to
I've already
add
used one.
something.
Oh, I already used mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually I would say it is probably difficult to find anything around at the
Okay.
moment. You can
Then
make a check,
that's-
but it will be
Oh.
difficult.
Would this be possible for a 2-man lift?
What are you trying to do?
I just need to pry it open to
Steal
see what's
it.
inside. No,
See,
that's
two
not
different
what I'm
ideas.
trying
That's
to
why I
do. No. I just want to crack it open to see what's inside.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Fish in there.
You
We
can,
don't need it.
if you have a dagger
It's
or
heavy,
something.
therefore it is expensive. So we take it.
No.
That's how it works.
I have spells that I can use. You have your blades. Can your blades not pry open stuff?
You can
I
try.
just make a puppy face at you. Do I look like I can open a box? I can't open jars by myself.
Okay, here's the deal. If you could slip that blade inside, like your blades inside the crack of the box, I can infuse it with earth. And possibly it will, be able to make a wedge.
Okay. I take one of my bladed roses out and I just kind of.
Yeah, it doesn't have the best leverage or anything. This is going to be pretty tough. You can. It'll be a might.
She wedges it in,
And
then I'm going to use.
you know how long crowbars are, like this long, right?
Yeah.
Like a foot and a half to 2 feet long.
My thought is to use
Are you
elemental
gonna
weapon.
detonate it?
No, use elemental weapon and put earth on it. And that way it makes it thicker. So when I put it in there, it expands it. It can push up on in between the box lid and the base part.
Sure. So this will be a group check.
Okay.
I'll spend the MP for it too, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. I'll say you lower the difficulty a little bit.
Boop. Okay, 10 mind points gone, and that will be earth. Or what do they call it in this?
This is still going to be a might check though.
Yeah, earth. Okay.
Okay.
Group check. Group. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is 10.
All right, go. It's on you. Oh, yeah, because it's your weapon. I'm not going to use your weapon to wedge. Unless you want me to.
My fingies are gonna hurt.
Good God.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. You got this great idea. You're going to wedge the bladed rose in there trying to open the crate. No crowbar. And you try it
Cast
and
earth on it.
yeah. And it's too thick, like it just pops right out of the crate.
Oh. Well,
The bladed rose goes like skittering across the ground. I just go scrambling after it.
By the way, what crates are you looking at?
Look at the crate with
Where the port inspector was?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right, damn it. I have to find a crowbar. We're not getting into this.
Why don't we just take it?
Well, that's worse if we take it.
Please,
They just saw you sniffing the ground for like.
Please.
No.
Let's just take it.
Oh no, I can't. We can't do it. We can't. Let's find a crowbar. Let's take a crowbar. Can we take a crowbar? Let's take a crowbar. Let's. I look.
Where do you see a crowbar? I don't see a
I look
crowbar.
around for like a area where there's like a workers area where they check in and check out. I'm pretty sure it would be around there.
You begin to look around as you start to hear an engine turn on.
Oh, we can
Wait,
run
are
over.
we on the ship with it? Oh gods. Okay.
You hear an engine on
Oh.
the ship that you were watching this person get on start to turn on.
They're gonna leave. Do we go with them?
I think it's leaving this place.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to meet up with the others.
But you're okay with stealing a crate. That's obvious, but you don't want to leave with them. Okay, fine.
Wait,
Do you think that this is... I start sniffing the air. Do I get the sense that this ship that we're near is where the paint smell had come from?
Doesn't seem like it.
I have
paint
no
smells
idea
probably
what I
Talia.
was thinking.
It's probably Talia, the paint smell.
Well, we heard them talk about they're gonna go back with a shipment, right?
Oh, I got an idea. So is this crate is not the one that's gonna be on the ship or anything. This crate is the one they essentially left, right? Or bought, or Talia was near, or whatever.
This crate was near the Darfin.
Okay. All right.
The ship that this person got on is probably down a few slips.
Oh, if they have anything, it's probably on their ship. Exchange payment. They talked about manufacturers needing the Emberstone. Whatever you're looking for is probably on their ship.
Clarify, is it an airship or a water ship?
You don't know. It's in the water right now.
Do water ships have engines?
Some of them.
Okay, we should go check it out before they leave.
All right, fine.
It'll probably take a while for them to leave.
I blitz over there.
I haul my kitty butt.
Especially if I heard an engine turn on.
Yeah, absolutely. You can probably hear it like a bell. Dong, dong. And somebody looks like there's a big rope that is, that has the ship moored to the docks. You can see there is somebody looks like they're removing the rope from the docks, the mooring.
We have to, we have to do something to stop the ship.
To stop the ship?
I'm thinking really talk me out of it.
You're gonna blow something up?
It's gonna burn something up.
Yeah. Do it.
If it's an emergency, they gotta stop the ship, right?
Yeah. Aim for
All
the
right.
sails. Do it.
Does it have sails? I mean, what?
Yep, it would have sails.
Okay, I will take an arrow and I will shoot it on fire. I'll spin the MP. Fuck. Alter
Enders
my arrow
lights
to
up an
fire.
arrow.
Here it goes. Oh crap. What the hell?
涙の色はエメラルドブルー宝石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も